My drowsy soul with thy new ear, shouting the angel songs, no discord here. We'd also see the blessed mother made joy in not being dead, which men have said, where she is assaulted for being good. Then for her interest of motherhood, up to those patriarchs which did longer sit, expecting Christ, and they have enjoyed him yet. Up to those prophets which now gladly see the prophecies going to be history. Up to apostle who did bravely run all the sun course,
like the beam curling up the watery maze, which is smooth streams the sinking wave does raise. Soul man decline always disappears in the wave circles of increasing years, and his short promos of themselves compose. Wide flowing time above his head does close. Caldwell along with the greater vigor run, sunlight the stages of succeeding sun, and still the day which he got next to restore. Is it just wonder of the day before? Caldwell along the new with the lustrous spring, and shines the jewels of the yearly ring. This sea, the forest of scattered time contracts, and in 1 year the work of ages act. Why heavy monarchs make a wide return, longer and more malign than Saturn, and though they all platonic years should rhyme, in the same poses will be found again. Their earthly project underground they lay, more slow and greater than the china clay. Well, may they strive to lead them to the sun, for one thing never was walked by one king done. Yet some more active for the frontier town, take a proxy, make false renown. Another triumph at the public cost, and will have won if he no more have lost. They fight by others, but in person wrong, and only are against their subject strong. The other war seem but a fine contest. This common enemy is still. If conquerors on them they turn their might, if conquered on them they reap their spite, the need to build the temple in the days, no matter for succeeding founders raise, nor sacred prophecies consult within, must let themselves so perfect them begin, no other care they bear of things above, but with astrologers try divine of love, to know how long their planet yet reprove, from the deserved fate their guilty lies. Does image like an unless time they tell, and with a vain skeptic strike the hourly bell. No more contribute to the state of things than wooden heads undo the vile strings. While indefatigable Cromwell lies, highs, and cuts his way still nearer to the skies, learning the music in the rich and clear, to tune this lower to that higher sphere. So when the Amphion did the Lute command, which the God gave him with his gentle hand, the rougher stones unto his measures hew, dance up in the order from the quarry's brew. This took a lower than in higher place. I see the treble altered or the bass. No pace struck, but the new stone was laid, and the great work ascended while he played. The listening structures he with wonder eye, and still new sobs to various time apply. Now through the streams of martial rage he throws, and joining straight the dipping tower rose. Then as he strokes them with a touch more sweet, the blocking marbles in a palace meet. But for the most the grave notes did try, therefore the temples reared their columns high. Thus Erie's sacred lute creates the harmonious city of the seven gates. Such was the wondrous order and consent when Cromwell tuned the ruling instrument. Such was the wondrous order and consent when Cromwell tuned the ruling instrument. Why did his statesmen many years did hack, framing a liberty that still went back, whose numerous gourds could swallow in an hour the island which the sea cannot devour? Then all Amphion issue out and sings, and once he struck it twice at the powerful strings. The Commonwealth and first together came, and each one entered in a willing frame. All other matter yields and may be ruled, but whom the minds of supper men can build. No query bears the stone so hardly wrought, no with such labor from his central brought. None to be sunk in the foundation bends. Each in his house the highest place contends, and each his hand that lays him will direct, and some fall back upon the bare architect. Yet all composed by his attractive song into the animated city strong. The Commonwealth does through their central withdraw the sacrifice of the public war. The constant spirits here do take their part, fastening the nation wars they taught. And they whose nature leads them to divide, uphold this one on the other side. But the most equal still sustain the height, and their pillars keep the work upright. Why does resistance oppose minds?
Which, on the basis of a Senate free, knit by the rule protecting weight agree. When for his foot he does please and found, he ever sends a word about him around, and in this several aspects like a star, he shines in peace and thither shoots in war, while by his beams observing princes steer, and wisely court the influence they fear, of what they read by his pattern one, kiss the approaching not yet angry sun, and in their numbers footstep humbly tread, the path where holy oracles do lead. How might they under such a captain race the great designs kept for the latter days? But mad with reason so miscalled of state, they know them not, and what they know not hate. Hence do they sing Hosanna to the Lord, and near her whom they should massacre, adore, but Indians whom they would convert, subdue, nor teach but traffic with or burn the Jew. Unhappy princes ignorantly bred, by malice some by error more misled. If grace is heaven to my life give length, leisure to time, and to my weakness strength, then shall I once with the graver's ascent shake your regal sloth, and your long slumbers wake, like the shrill huntsmen that prevent the east, widening his horn to kings that chase the beast. Till then, my muse shall hollow far behind, Angel of Cromwell who outwings the wind, and in dark nights and on cold days alone, pursues a monster through every throne, which shrinking to his Roman den impure, gnashes of glory teeth nor dare secure. Hence oft I think, if in some happy hour, high grace should meet in one with highest power, and then the seasonable people still should bend to his as he to heaven's will. What we might hope, that wonderful effect from such a wished conjuncture might reflect, sure, the mysterious work where none would stand. Would forthwith finish under such a hand, for shortened time its useless course will stay, and soon precipitate the latest day. But a thick cloud above that morning lies, and intercepts some beams of mortal eyes. Then this most which we determine can, if it's the times, then this must be the man. And well, he therefore does, and well has guessed, who in his age has always forward pressed, and knowing not where heaven choice may lie, girds yet his sword and steady stands to fight. But men, alas, as if they nothing cared, look on all unconcerned or unprepared.